All right, so welcome to our session. It's clicks versus code. We are going to talk about when it is appropriate to use configuration or custom development. We are with CRM Manager. We are a Salesforce Ventures portfolio partner company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My name is Kristen. I am a senior consultant, and I don't code. I don't want to code. I don't have the patience to code. So I always look for ways to accomplish my goals with clicks.
And I'm Jen O'Neill. I'm a lead technical consultant with CRM Manager. I love to code. I code all the time. A good challenge. Let me code it.
Okay, so how many non-coders do we have? Okay, so hopefully we can show you guys some ways to get some stuff done today without needing developers. Okay, so a lot of times we go into clients. They've already got all their hopes and dreams and their Salesforce ideals and what they want it to look like and what they want it to do, the reports they want. And after they've laid all these wants and hopes and dreams on the table, the question always comes down to,
can we do that?
And of course, we always want to say we can do it. Nobody wants to disappoint their clients. We always want to be able to get everything done. And a lot of times, we can't get anything done with custom development. Sometimes I call Jen our Salesforce magician. Her magical code does seem to let everything happen. But sometimes custom development is not the only option.
Yeah, but there's some pros to custom development, Kristen. Like enhanced visualization, automated workflow rules, just making everything pretty. But the flip side, of course, there's cons to it. Some of the cons are, well, you need a developer. You can have someone write your custom app, but if you want to make any changes to it, you need a developer to do that. Extensive testing. A lot of times, you have to do regression testing, make sure you don't break our parts of the org. And lastly, with code comes lag time. It can slow down your org significantly with big data sets.
So let's check in with our friends over at Universal Containers. We all know them. Let's see what some of their current business needs are. We are going to present to you a series of business scenarios, and then you guys are going to vote for clicks or code. When everybody came in, they should have gotten a paddle. If you didn't get a paddle, go to the back and they have them. One side represents clicks. One side represents code.
Hey, I can see you when I do that.
And when you see the flashing vote now, raise your paddles and show us what you are voting for. Okay? Are we ready?
You guys ready? I mean, come on. It's really quiet.
Woo! Okay, we're going to start out with some easy ones. Okay, so Universal Containers wants to make sure that when accounts are being created, they are capturing the necessary information, and they want to also make sure that existing accounts, we're only showing the ones in the regions to the sales reps. All right, so this is an easy one. Vote now.
Wow.
All right.
All right, there's one person in the back. Wow. Sorry, but the answer is clicks. So validation rules or required fields will accomplish this. Organization-wide defaults, it's always so hard to say, and sharing rules will control record visibility.
Good job.
Woohoo.
All right.
Guys did good on that one. Thumbs up.
We're going to get harder.
Yeah, we're going to get harder, huh? Universal Containers is added again. They want to make sure high-volume opportunities are reviewed and approved by management before opportunities are set to close one. So the requirements for this one are regional VPs approve all healthcare opportunities over 500,000. Alert finance department when the approval is granted. Notify sales rep of the opportunity has been approved to close one and create a reminder follow-up for that sales rep. Update opportunity to stage close one and send a thank you email to the client. So what do you think?
Ooh, we've got a mixture. You got to pick.
You got to pick one.
Okay, so the answer is clicks. Okay, so we can use approval processes to alert management that they have an opportunity that they need to okay, Workflow rules are going to send alerts out to finance and the sales rep. It'll also create the follow-up task, and it can send an email to the client.
Wow, that's interesting.
Very, very useful. All right, we're going to get a little bit more difficult.
Are we going to ever code?
I don't know. We might not need to. Okay, so Universal Containers wants to ensure that closed-won opportunities are handled completely and efficiently each time. When an opportunity reaches a closed-won status, they want to ensure that a contact has been entered on the opportunity, update the account record type to customer, have a new case automatically be created to alert the installation team, and then have that routed to the installation team automatically. Clicks or code?
Ooh.
Oh, a mix.
Wow. Well, Winter 15
whatever
come
you
out
know.
yet? So you're changing your mind?
Okay.
Well, the answer is clicks. Hey, with the validation rule, you can ensure that the contact is entered. A workflow rule will update the account type. A new trigger-ready flow functionality can automatically create the new case, and a case assignment rule will route it to the installation team.
Hold on, Jen.
Kristen, what's up?
What is a trigger-ready flow?
Oh my gosh, so glad you asked. Trigger-ready flow is a flow that can be launched from a workflow rule. With the flow triggers, you can automate complex processes, create flows to perform logic, and trigger events. In your example, Kristen, did you know you can create a trigger-ready flow to launch whenever an opportunity is closed won? So a new case is created for the installation job.
How come I didn't know about this?
Well, Kristen, it's still in pilot mode, people. So you got to pick up the phone, call Salesforce, and say, I want it.
Fair enough.
Fair.
All right.
Oh, boy. Our buddies at Universal Containers are at it again, Kristen.
They always are.
Yeah, well, this time they want to ensure that they provide correct customer service to everyone calling into their call center. It's fair and simple, right? So our requirements this time, make sure necessary information is being gathered through on-screen prompts. Ensure appropriate questions are being asked based on customer responses. Automatically create a new case if the customer's issue requires further investigation. Oh, and finally, send an email to the customer with their case ID. What do you think, people? Wow.
Another mix.
Another mix.
All right. Well, the answer is clicks. Just like before when we created a trigger-ready flow, we can use visual workflows to script out business processes. It will create, edit, update Salesforce data. So in this example, it will walk the customer service reps through the questions that they need to ask the customers calling in. They can record the responses into Salesforce, and then it will prompt further questions based on those responses. The automatic response rules will send the email to the client with their case ID.
That's good to know.
All right. Let's check in with the sales department at Universal Containers. They are running a sales contest. In order to generate buzz and keep the sales reps engaged, when the sales reps log in to Salesforce on the home page, they want to see the current standings of the contest, they want to see the current leader's picture and name, and they want to display a list of that sales rep's current opportunities with a close date within the contest time frame that will help them win the contest. Clicks or code? Oh, a mix.
That's a mix.
All right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready. Well, it's a little bit of both, people.
You tricked us.
Very tricky question. You need a developer to do the visual force page and the new visual force page component on the home page, and you need your admin to put the visual force page up there for you.
What is this visual force homepage component?
Well, you know what? It was just released in summer 14. The new HTML homepage has a new editor. Unlike the old editor, you have more options. You can now do tables. At the same time, you can't do JavaScript or other markup. This is ensuring that whatever code you put up there is whitelisted by security. But wait, Kristen, it gets better in summer 15. Just wait.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Oh, these guys, they're always at it. This time, they want to make sure, universal containers I'm talking about, because they're our clients, right?
Yep.
During their sales meeting, they want to analyze the data. They want to look at week-to-week changes in their pipeline. But the trick part here is they only want it in one report. Can you do it in one report? Who knows? But the requirements for this one is in week-to-week comparison, a close date, an opportunity stage. So what do you think?
Mostly clicks. I see Mike Vespa has voted for code.
All right, Mike.
The answer is clicks. We can use the historical trend reporting to easily create this report pretty much the same way you would create a standard report.
Kristen?
Jennifer?
What's that historical trend report you just mentioned?
Thanks for asking.
I'm so happy to ask.
So the historical trend reports allow you to take up to 5 snapshot dates, pull them into the report. It's all relevant to today's date. Shows it side by side in one report. Uptrends and downtrends are highlighted in red or green, so you can easily spot changes in your pipeline, and you can also pull it all into a dashboard.
Wow, that sounds
Just
exciting.
call Salesforce, they'll turn it on for you.
Pick up and call someone, people.
Okay, back
Woohoo.
to our buddies at Universal Containers. They would like to give their executive team more dynamic reporting. They want to have filter options that change and update automatically based on the account type chosen for the report, which in turn will update the associated graphs. And they also want a custom dashboard component that shows the comparison of opportunity information between the north and south regions. Clicks or code?
Wow. Should we tell them?
Let's tell them.
Let's tell them. It's code. Yeah, there's a new Salesforce Analytics API. Have you heard of it?
I've never heard of the Analytics API.
It's awesome. Programmatic access to report types, define rich visualization. I can't talk, people. Animate the data, enhance the use of the dashboard. At the same time, you'll be able to run a report and get results immediately, run several reports, and access your data later, which is really awesome. At the same time, you'll be able to create reports and access it through another platform outside of Salesforce.
Sounds good.
Sounds awesome.
Okay, so great job, everyone, with your voting. You get to keep the paddles. They are your parting gift. But before we go, we're just going to review some other features that people sometimes forget about. So, have you ever added licenses to production? And to get them in Sandbox, you need to refresh your Sandbox. We all know that refreshing the Sandbox means figuring out what is still in development and then doing something with it. We either have to deploy it, we have to back it up. Starting in summer 14, there is an option now where you can update Sandbox to match your provisioned license from production. It's still being rolled out, but by the time Winter 15 is fully deployed, it will be available.
Well, this one is my favorite.
Mine too.
I know. Who has ever logged in and wondered who changed the page layout? Who moved the button? Who changed the pick list value? You know, we all know there's not one admin in your org. We know you have several admin, which that's a different discussion for a different topic, right, Kristen?
It's true.
Well, so Salesforce provides you an audit trail for this. All you have to do is log in, see the audit trail, and that person will get busted.
Yep.
Easily,
Yep.
huh?
And it holds 6 months of data.
6 months of data, wow.
Or when you are pulling data in from another system, you normally will lose the original created date and modified dates unless if you make new fields to hold the data. It will get overwritten with the date that you import the data. If you call Salesforce before you do the import, they will add an option so that you can actually map these in the data loader.
Wow. Has anyone seen this? This is a gem. There's a little print button on the list view now. So, everyone creates a list view. You got the correct filter. You don't have to go over to reports and create the report to print it or export it. You can now print from the list view. Great for printing your list view and taking it to meetings. Just, so you have that paper trail.
And finally, don't forget that you can schedule reports and data exports. So you can schedule any of the reports to run. It will automatically email them out to your users. And you can do a scheduled data export to make sure you always have a backup of your Salesforce data.
We love those backups.
So we all know there are many pieces to a successful Salesforce implementation. Custom development is always going to be one of them. But hopefully you guys have learned a few things that you can use declaratively as opposed to getting a developer involved. So in addition to everything that we always use, validation rules, workflow rules, assignment rules, escalation rules, you can use visual workflows to script out your processes and create and update records. And trigger-ready flows will fire them off automatically from a workflow. We can use historical trend reporting to quickly and easily see changes in the pipeline over time.
And don't forget your developers. Please don't forget us. We really love coding. And Analytics API and Visualforce homepage component allows us to create some really dynamic stuff so your users could log in, see the reports, and maybe pump up your user adoption way up there.
That's it.
Wow, that was fast.
They did good.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any questions? Okay, if anybody does have questions, we were told to ask you to come to the microphone in the middle of the room. No, they're shy.
No?
They're shy.
They're shy. Wow. We don't bite. Right? Oh my God.
When you print a list view, do you do paging?
Sorry?
When you do the paging, right, list only show 100 out of a 2,000, whatever. When you print the current view or you print everything?
It'll print out the whole view of that list view, all the records.
Okay, thank you.
You guys look stunned, like you're just like, or happy to be sitting.
Maybe it's the end of the day.
Yeah, it's the end of the day.
Frank, do you have any questions?
Frank?
That's true. The licenses? Yeah. Hold on, let me get this nifty thing. Come on.
She snuck in. Hey, look, there's Glenda.
Hey, there's Glenda. Okay. Yeah, so the only, I'm not going to say catch, but the thing to keep in mind, the sandbox and the production environment have to be on the same release. So if one of your environments is still on summer 14 and the other one is switched to winter 15, you got to wait till the other one catches up. Hmm? We're going back to the end.
You're going back to the end.
To our man with the questions.
Oh.
On the audit trail for users, is that all fields, custom fields, and standard fields?
Yeah, everything that you can access through the configuration menu, it tracks it. You're only going to see, I think, the last 10 on the screen, but if you download it, it shows 6 months of people, date, and time stamped of everything that's been changed.
Oh, I thought Andrew had a question.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
He's not even paying attention.
Yep. Yep. Anybody else? It's hard to see with these lights.
I know.
Oh, there we go.
It's like,
It's better.
woo, there you go.
Yes.
I assume the audit trail is API callable and it's a standard object?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's not an object.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a log that holds the 6 months of information.
I can retrieve the data via a REST call or a SOAP call?
That's your realm.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried that one. That might be a new challenge for me. Contact me. We could conquer that challenge
JP?
together. JP?
I can't think of a use case I've ever done where I've needed to get into the audit log. However, I do not believe that it's a standard object that you can pull.
Right.
A use case is for meta comparisons between environments. So I know if we have a dev environment, so I know that somebody's done dev work on the layout, so I know to bring down that metadata transfer.
Yeah.
To do a comparison, a good way to do a comparison is actually through the IDE. You can download the IDE and you can actually break
They're
down
really bright.
weekly
Really
breakdown
bright. They're like
your entire
floodlights.
and you can do negative.
In the Visual Force Eclipse plugin thing?
Yep, gives you your metadata comparison.
Thanks, JP.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you go back, I think it was the third example where you said you can use a validation rule to confirm that a contact existed?
Yes.
It was the first one where we were called
Right. Yeah. So we are. Well, this is going to take a while. So we are meaning like we have a contact field on opportunity. We're not looking up through account into. Yeah. Yeah.
It was tricky.
We'll give you a pass if that's why you voted the other way. All right. All right. We'll let you have that one.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we're done.
Went faster than we expected. Thanks.